Truth is, pretty damn miserable. I mean, considering the situation, I do my best to sing and dance my way through the day and try to have faith every single day that some sort of justice and recompense will happen concerning my situation. But, yeah, went and got a few clothing items and it was extremely depressing. Since it took 4 years for me to get to the way I'm supposed to be with the treatment of metformin and, finally have some of my excruciating symptoms greatly reduced because of the use of metformin, just to have, this whole thing happened, which again put the people with chronic Lyme disease that were finally had almost made their way to the back burner, back into the forgotten history of forgotten lives. I want to believe that something's going to come around. But right now, at 46 years old, I feel like my life's been wasted and a whole lot of my talents have been completely wasted. And if something doesn't come forward, come through soon, if I don't get some recompense for all that I have been put through, how will I even have the time or the resources to even make it up? Does anybody know how much goat's roux one has to consume to make the equivalent of 1,000 milligrams of metformin in the morning and the evening? 2,000 a day. That actually got me a whole lot better. It took me 4 years to get to the point where my weight was finally what it was supposed to be, and my symptoms were greatly reduced, and I was a whole lot more functional. And now I'm right back to almost being like, if I gain more weight, I'll be too sick to sit up in a chair again. Or make it to the bathroom without fainting. I'm almost there. I'm almost on my way there. Why? Why? Because we have to cover up liabilities? Simple metformin. Why? Because at our community health center, we want to just prove that everyone's a junkie that has AIDS? This stuff is ridiculous and is out of control, and every taxpayer should be concerned because your money is being greatly wasted as doctors refuse to help us get better and choose to keep us chronically ill and disabled. It took me 4 years to get to the point where my weight was near what it was supposed to be and what I should weigh. And it all has to do with pathogens that came from Nicaraguan water. That doctor that saw me, that wasted 10 years of my life, she should have took me seriously when I said this thyroid being at its proper level, I still am sick. I still am barely making it up the stairs. But no, she didn't care. She didn't care about my life. She didn't listen to me, and she's not the only one. I had a doctor that was like, the one that discovered that metformin did get me better. Got me to the point where I didn't even need any thyroid pills. Funny thing is when all they did through thyroid pills at me, and I was taking 2 grains a day, I was too sick to sit up in a chair a lot of times, many days. I was fainting on the way to the bathroom. But I was ignored. I was ignored when I told them that I was still ill, even though my son literally died of these symptoms on an operating table in Helsinki, Finland. I was ignored. No, she should have taken me seriously, and she should have referred me to this infectious disease doctor right over here that should have done something about it. But no, once you have the symptoms of Morgellons come out, then they're definitely not going to help you. There's even more liability to cover up. They almost kill you on a welfare check when you're too sick to sit up in a chair. Then there's even more liability to cover up. Then I just get more targeted. I am being financially targeted, which isn't going to help me get to Guatemala to get treatment since we can't do it in America. Which isn't going to get me the money to buy enough goat's roux to equal 1,000 milligrams of metformin in the morning and the evening. 4 years of metformin therapy it took me to get a whole lot better, close to functional, symptoms greatly reduced. But no, we had to have something else happen 2 years ago. when things changed. And I lost my medical care completely. My doctors changed overnight then. I could no longer get better, and it's taken just a year to get back to where I was for decades, sick. Fainting on the way to the bathroom. It is out of control. The solutions are so simple, yet we're too concerned about people's lives and overly concerned about covering up liability. This is all that is wrong with our earth. No, now I just get targeted. They try to set me up so they can prove that they are, not liable. I wasn't even ever going to sue any of them. This couldn't be any more messed up. You people could not be any more messed up. Your systems could not be any more messed up. There could be a whole lot of progress made. We could be healthy again. People that have brilliant talents could be using them. But no, we are too ridiculous. It's depressing. I put a lot of hard work and I did my part all along the way. And I was dropped by these physicians. My life isn't important enough to any of them to save. Nor to my family, nor to my dad that forced me to go on the Nicaraguan missionary trip. That calls himself a preacher. Funny thing is that there was support for the missionaries that got a really nice house now. That adopted Josiah. That brought all those, agrobacterium over to India. Stop lying about things. Start telling the truth and start treating the root causes of illness because you are wasting people's lives. It is depressing and distressing to think that I'm never going to be able to use my gifts or talents because you doctors are too ridiculous to listen to people, to believe them, to do simple lab work. You in no way uphold your physician's oath whatsoever. I don't even know how you can all live with yourselves. I don't even know how you can cash your paychecks when you're just throwing people's lives away like they don't matter at all. You need to stop messing with me. You need to stop targeting me. You need to stop stalking me. You need to stop hacking my devices. Be upright and honorable for once. Why do these people get to get paid when they're too busy throwing people's lives away? Trying to prove it is something that it's not. It's so messed up. It's depressing. I want to be where I was 2 years ago before this thing went down. We were on our way to getting treatment. I was on my way to getting the Lyme and mold treatment that actually helps us get better, not be stuck with excruciating shingles-like symptoms on the top of my head. We don't have to tell where it came from, but the more that you neglect us, the more that you throw our lives away, the more that you try to convince us that we're something that we're not when we're not dumb enough to believe you, when we're not doing what you're saying we're doing and what you really wish we were, the more we do have to research the causes of it. The more the liability comes out. Why don't you people just treat sick people? It's the logical thing to do. If I wasn't being financially targeted, which, by the way, I'm missing one of my installments of unemployment somehow. I am missing a week's worth of unemployment. Who knows if, my resume that I send even goes through since, criminals have access to all my emails and all my accounts and all my devices. Since I'm not getting my mail, I somehow didn't get any receipts for the certified mail and the certified mailings that I sent to unemployment concerning the criminal activity and what happened to me when I reported crime at these last places. And the fact that further lives are being thrown away. due to what these criminals are doing? Wouldn't even cost that much to get this girl better. To give this girl the labs and the treatments that she needs. I got the best freaking insurance in this country that you could possibly have. But I can't do a darn thing about it because doctors are too busy lying and covering up liability and too busy throwing people's lives away. Y'all need to come correct. You leave a curse on your industries. You need to be correct and upright and start to tell the truth, or they do have to go crash into the ground and rebuilt in an honorable and respectable way. We don't deserve to have our lives thrown away so Big Farm can have yachts. It's time for lab rats to get recompense. It's time for people that have the proper exposures to get treatment. It's time y'all start telling the truth about things and treating the root causes of illness. Quit lying. It's all coming out anyways. It's not helping anyone that you guys are lying and covering things up. Do right by people already. Do right by people that you have destroyed. Come on. Are you people even human? You take a physician's oath and you act exactly the opposite of human. These people get promotions. The physician that used to basically run community health, she got a promotion at the hospital here. And all the while my life has been destroyed. She medically neglected me for over 10 years. Then they lie on your charts about you. Then they refuse to give you your medical records, even though that's illegal. What in the heck is going on? But we can't get legal representation because we're just cover up of liability, so our lives don't matter. It's out of control wrong. It's everything that is wrong with this nation, with this world. Make some changes if you actually care about the lives of people, if you actually think that you deserve to bring home a paycheck. To the doctor that's on the board here at the hospital that used to run community health. To the infectious disease doctor over there. Stop lying. It's been declassified. Not only that, what you people try to say it is isn't what we got. It's been proven otherwise. So why can't you just simply give us what we need? These people don't deserve to have medical licenses, and they don't deserve to get paychecks until they can do the right thing. And these psychotic attorneys that tell doctors to not treat people and to lie in their charts to cover up liability, they need to answer for what they have done.